Okay, this is an e-cigarette for Vapor King, and I'll explain everything and how it works and the advantages of it. When you order the normal kit for Vapor King, you get this box, and you get 2 atomizers and 2 batteries, cartridges, and a charger. So this is what an e-cigarette battery looks like. I can get it out here. Okay, see, it has a screw end there where you screw something called the atomizer into it, and this one particularly is a push button e-cigarette. Some of them are automatic. I actually prefer the push button because you can control the throat hit you get better with it. That's the battery, and this is the atomizer. I won't be able to get this out. See, now this is the olden style one. I'll show you the newer style in a moment. This is the one that has a cotton base filter. Vapor King actually has come out with a new one that isn't cotton based. It's all plastic and just the cigarette fluid inside of it, where these particular styles use cotton based cartridges, and they've gone away from that to better things. Basically how the e-cigarette works is there's e-cigarette juice that is put into this in the form of a cartridge, which is right here. This is what the cartridge looks like, and this cartridge goes down on top of the atomizer, and then the atomizer heats the fluid inside of it, and you get vapor off of it. And instead of getting the 400 chemicals that are in a cigarette, you only get nicotine, and they are far safer than the normal cigarettes. This is what it looks like when it's completed. Looks like a normal cigarette, and you just push the button and inhale through the end of it, and then you will get smoke just like a normal cigarette. Now, another advantage of e-cigarettes is the flavors. When you go to the tobacco store or the gas station, you can only get basically full flavor or menthol. With e-cigarettes, you can get all sorts of different varieties, and you can also get different milligram samples. Right here, this is root beer float. This is Marlboro. This is strawberry. This is Irish cream. Red Bull. Not sure what this is. Clove, I believe. And K&M's, whatever that is. Cola. And there's many different places. We can recommend you to a few that give you e-cigarette juice. When you get e-cigarette juice, you basically pick the how many milligrams of nicotine you want in it, and all that's in it is the flavoring, the nicotine, and the chemical that makes the smoke, and none of those are harmful like the chemicals that are in a cigarette. There are no carcinogens, there's no tar. You can use e-cigarettes to replace cigarettes, or you can actually, coming from experience, you can use them to quit smoking because they're not as addictive. It's hard to explain, but they're not as addictive as a normal cigarette because all the other chemicals are in them. Let's show you some more things here. This right here is the cartridge pack that you get. You get this with the new kit too. This is a pack full of cartridges, and these are the new style ones. So I'm going to show you the new style one. This also shows, because you can see these are worn. I've had this one here for about a year. It's so long and it still works that the paint's actually coming off the e-cigarette because it's a year old, and this unit still functions perfectly well. There's nothing wrong with this. If you could see, this is how you refill the cartridge with juice. See, the new Vapor King, you pull the tab off the end of it and you put that bottle and you spray the juice down in this, and then you put the top back on it and you put it back on the atomizer. See, this is the new style of atomizer. It's like basically a little pin, and the atomizer part that heats the fluid is inside of it, and that pin pokes up through the hole in the bottom of this cartridge, and then it locks into place like that, and then that's your e-cigarette. So you can get them in different colors with different lights. Show you another thing about it. That particular one is a normal sized e-cigarette. Vapor King also sells this. This is called the Mega Battery. This is the one I use the most, obviously. See, compared to a normal battery, it is almost 1.5 times the size. What this does is this lasts longer than the normal e-cigarette battery. You get 2 of the normal size batteries that are this size, and as you can see, they look beaten up, and the only reason I'm showing you is to show you that e-cigarettes truly do last for years. They don't, it's not something like, the initial cost to get one's a bit high, but When you factor in that you're only paying $10, it costs about $10 to $20 a month to smoke one after you get the starter kit for your e-cigarette juices, which on if you're smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, you'd spend that in 2 days. It costs about $10 a month to smoke, because the e-cigarette juice lasts a long time. It doesn't burn up that fast. Here's some accessories. This is kind of nice to have, because one of the issues with e-cigarettes is portability. They're not portable unless you get something like this. I think this is only $14 or $19, but this is a pack of cigarettes looking thing. What you do is you put your cigarette down in there and shut it, and the light's not going to come on because it's charged, but this is actually a charger too. It'll charge your e-cigarette while you have it in your pack, so that you never run out of battery power. And as you can see, you put other cartridges, atomizers inside of it. It holds 3 atomizers and cartridges in one battery.
That too runs off of a cigarette lighter in your car.
Yes,
that charges from the cigarette lighter.
You can get a cigarette lighter for the car. This is a USB port. You might think, why would you want to smoke with a computer? But e-cigarettes are not banned by the same restrictions as cigarettes because they're e-cigarettes. They emit water vapor. They don't emit addictive smoke or chemicals in the air. It's just water vapor. So there's no smoking ban on e-cigarettes. So you can smoke them in your house. They're odorless. They don't make your house stink. But see, this is a USB charger, so you can charge your battery out of the side of your notebook. This is what the wall charger looks like. You just plug this into the outlet and it charges it normally. But that's basically, just wanted to show you what you get when you get the e-cigarette. You of course don't get all this fluid with it. You get what you order. You get a pack of cartridges like that, and then you order the fluid. Typically these are about $6 to $10 a bottle, and a bottle will last you weeks if not months depending on how much you use it. You can get these off of multiple people. Will obviously recommend some to you. And there's some places even allow you to custom mix flavors and all sorts of other things with it. So e-cigarettes, really, when it comes down to it, I've used it for a year now and have completely stopped smoking normal cigarettes because of the e-cigarette, because these Vapor Kings, they're the best e-cigarette that's made. E-cigarettes is one of those fields that I can honestly tell you that there's a big difference from the e-cigarette you're going to get at a local smoke shop or tobacco store, because they all sell them, or convenience stations. You see all sorts of e-cigarettes and stuff in there. They're all, I've tried them, they're cheap. The Vapor King is honestly, from personal experience, is the one I recommend. It's very high quality. It has the push button type of battery, or the automatic. The automatic battery automatically turns on when you inhale. The push button only turns on when you push it. I prefer the push button. The Vapor King's higher quality. If you get a cheap, $40 rip-off kit at the tobacco store, then you end up not feeling the throat hit when you inhale the cigarette, and that's why a lot of people don't like the e-cigarettes. The Vapor King, though, with the push button here, you can control exactly how much of a drag off the cigarette you get, and it tastes exactly like a normal cigarette. You cannot tell the difference if you get the Marlboro flavor or the Newport flavor or whatever flavor it is that you want for it. It tastes just like a normal cigarette. You can't tell the difference because it is high quality, and it's much more refined and more advanced than the cheap ones that everyone's making and selling at gas stations and smoke shops and stuff like this. You can only get these online, and you will be very happy if you get this. And don't say I didn't warn you if you get a cheap one at a gas station, because e-cigarettes are one of those things that you want to spend enough money to at least get the right product, or you're probably not going to like it, because a lot of the cheap ones do not give you a good throat hit. These things, I can tell from personal experience, taste like a real cigarette, and they don't have all the harmful side effects. All you get is nicotine. It's basically as harmful as drinking a cup of coffee in the morning. There's no carcinogens, no tar, no cancer-causing agents. This has been proven by doctors and health professionals and multiple times. That basically is what the e-cigarette is. It's a great investment. I mean, if you spend $5 a day and smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, and $5 is probably cheap compared to what some people say spend on them. Like New York City, I think they're $10 a pack. But say $5 a pack a month, you're going to be paying $150 in cigarettes. This particular kit pictured here is $74.95, and you get 10 cartridges, I believe, 2 atomizers, 2 batteries, and a wall charger. And then you can, over the course of time, select whatever accessories that you like the most for it. And the juice, like I said, is between $6 to $10 for a 20 milliliter bottle, and one of these will last you about a month. So you're going to spend half the amount of money in a month to get started on this, and then after that, it's about $10 to $20 a month to smoke the e-cigarette after that. So in the long run, you're going to be saving yourself $130 a month. The first month alone, from getting the e-cigarette kit, you'll save yourself a little bit over $50. Well, actually closer to $75. That's the e-cigarette. Hope you liked the video. We wanted to take one and show you that we actually use them ourselves, rather than just take a video from another website to promote it. We did our own for you. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the forums. We'll be more than glad to help you with it. Thanks for watching.